Back to local news now. Galveston's plan to rebuild housing projects destroyed by Hurricane Ike now has the island, the state, and even the federal government facing a lawsuit. That lawsuit accuses all of those entities of racial and ethnic segregation. Fox 26's Randy Wallace joins us now live from the island to explain all of this. Randy?
Don, this vacant lot is where one of Galveston's public housing projects stood before Hurricane Ike came calling. Now, according to the city's plan, they want to rebuild another housing project right here where the old one was. But some folks strongly believe this is the worst possible place to build. What to do about public housing in Galveston has been one of the island's biggest controversies.
I am disgusted. I am angry.
Most of Galveston's elected officials got into office by opposing new housing projects. But those officials were forced to do an about-face after the government threatened to take back millions in disaster relief. Now the city, county, state, and federal government are being sued. That lawsuit accuses the defendants of scheming to maintain a level of racial and ethnic segregation not seen since the modern civil rights era began in 1968.
The idea is to provide higher opportunity, and in fact that's the requirement.
But attorney Lori Laird says building the projects in the same location doesn't get residents out of poverty, and it doesn't meet fair housing standards. That's something the city's own expert admits from a September city council meeting.
The GHA plans for Cedar Terrace affirmatively further fair housing, yes or no?
I would say it does not.
There has been studies done on the sites that show that there are toxins, environmental hazards that exist there.
According to the lawsuit, some people are more interested in making money by building in the same spots. Others are more interested in their own political agendas.
It's the continued desire to concentrate the minority voting bloc in a certain area because that increases their political aspirations as well.
If housing projects must be built, the lawsuit says build them where residents have access to jobs, transportation, and better lives. Galveston Mayor Lewis Rosen told us he couldn't comment on the lawsuit because he hasn't seen it yet. The group that filed the suit, they're hoping that a judge will grant a temporary injunction. Of course, we'll keep you posted on what happens. Reporting live from Galveston, Randy Wallace, Fox 26 News.
Randy, thank you.